Baby, can I? Baby,
Yeah.
can I? Baby, can I? Baby, can I?
Bring it to the 6 wild.
So, this video is about my tragus piercing. Today's Tuesday. I got my ear pierced on Saturday, so it hasn't been a full week yet. I have not had any problems. The piercing itself, personally, I feel like I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so I don't think it really hurt that bad. The initial puncture obviously was like, you can feel it, but it didn't really hurt to me. The most annoying part about me getting my ear pierced was the fact that my piercer did not, this is me banging. My piercer didn't bend the needle when he pierced my ear, so he had to yank it and pull it to get the needle out to put my drill in. So basically, we're gonna pretend that this little nail file thing is the needle. Okay, sometimes piercers have their needle like this so that they can put it in and just pull it out of the other side. So my piercer put like the smallest bend in the needle, but it was still like straight. Like basically his bend looked like this. So he put the needle through, and then after it was through, he grabbed the clamp. I don't know why I have all these things on my desk. But so the clamp was like this, and he was like yanking this way, like pulling, and I was just like, oh my god, what are you doing? So that was the most annoying part about getting my ear pierced. It's not that it hurt or like there wasn't a bunch of blood or anything like that. So I would just, it wasn't like a deal breaker. Like, it's not like I wouldn't go back to the same piercer because I think it was really clean. Like I watched him take out all his tools, and he went and got a fresh earring and opened it in front of me, and it was super clean. So that was good. My piercing cost $40, which I think is pretty good because it came with jewelry too, so that's good. Because I know when I got my ears pierced at Claire's, we have to just, the piercing is free when you buy earrings, which obviously is not free if you're paying, like me, paying like $50 and $60 per earring. So that's, this is a pretty good deal if you ask me. As far as care for my tragus piercing, I do clean my piercing 3 times a day. I clean it in the morning, in the middle of the day, and in the evening. But I think as time goes on, as I start school, I might have to clean it a little less because I don't think I'll be home as much to be able to clean it. So to clean it, I use 1 cup. I don't know why I can't say 1 cup. I use 1 cup of water. For every 8 ounces, you use 1 teaspoon of sea salt. So I mix warm water because I have a water machine, like the big jug kind that's, you just put your cup up. So I just fill up a measuring cup to 8 ounces with hot water, and then I put my 1 teaspoon in. I don't know where to look right now. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, I put my 1 teaspoon in, and then I mix it with a spoon, and then from there I fill up a little cup, like this little Dixie cup, and then I let it cool because the instructions that my piercer gave me were to make sure that the water was warm but cool enough as a drinkable cup of coffee. So like not scorching hot but warm enough that it won't burn. That was kind of like the same thing. Anywho, as far as sleeping, I have been making a conscious effort to sleep on the left side of my head because my piercing is on the right. I have found that sometimes I accidentally like brush up against it or accidentally touch it, and it's kind of painful. Sometimes when because my piercer instructed me not to move around the jewelry. I know when you get your ears pierced at Claire's, they tell you to swish your, like, twist your jewelry and push it back and forth and stuff like that. But my piercer said that by doing that, you're opening scabs that are trying to heal. So, like, as your ears healing, constantly moving the jewelry is probably not recommended. So I don't move it on purpose. However, my jewelry does move when I clean my ear, and it moves occasionally when I accidentally smack myself in the face. So, I believe the jewelry is 16 gauge, however, I'm not sure, but I read somewhere that all standard, like, needle piercings are 16 gauge, I think. Yeah, and it was pretty important for me to get my ear pierced in a tattoo shop, obviously because Claire's doesn't do it, and whatever other mall piercing places obviously don't do it. So there's the whole thing about uh, tattoo guns giving you what? Okay, what? Tattoo guns can potentially what? Tattoo what? Piercing guns can shatter your cartilage, and I don't want shattered cartilage. However, when I got the cartilage on this ear pierced, it was pierced with a gun, but my cartilage was not shattered. But this is a much more sensitive area here, and I didn't want to risk any of that, even though places that pierce with guns don't even do the tricks. I am going to look into getting some new jewelry. My piercer said that I could change my jewelry within 30 days. However, I personally feel like that's not enough healing time. So I will be waiting, maybe another week or so. I read that putting tea tree oil on the piercing will help it heal, but I haven't tried it yet. Kind of scared too because tea tree oil is really strong, so just gonna keep cleaning it with my sea salt soaks, and if that poses a problem, which I don't see why it would, then I might try this, but I'll probably wait until it's more healed before I start trying new things to heal it. That's pretty much it. Thanks for listening to me ramble about my ear and self and other